bolt going into the hub, it's on the table. Now that angle inside the hub is not exactly right.
That's how the earth's going to work. I'm going to weld a tag onto there for the earth to climb onto, and that spring, and just keep it nicely pushed onto the centre spindle, and I'm sure I'll get a contact through there, no problem at all. What I need to do is have it, I'll set it up, and it'll probably be good in that orientation there with the chuck on, so I can weld that way, but I also want to be able to tip it so I can weld on it that way as well. I've got lots of bits of this stainless box section to try and make a base up. There'll probably be two pieces like that with two posts up, probably there, one at that side, and then I thought possibly a piece of this aluminium across there, using those two bolts to hold it, drilled and tapped in the end with a bolt going through there, one through there, and just a big locking pin on each side. I think maybe the first thing I'll do is square the end of this up, cut it to length and put it onto there. I'll be able to get those two and that one, so it's not going to go anywhere. Even those two bolts there is going to be more than strong enough to hold the weight of that in the chuck up. And once I've got a pivot point on there, I'll be able to get some idea of where I'm going. I'll just sort of design it as I go, just utilising what bits of material I have to hand. I've actually found a shorter piece of aluminium. It's going to be long enough to do the job. All I want to do is square the two ends up. This milling cutter is the one I got damaged. It's actually got no teeth on the bottom, but the sides are still good for dressing stock up like that, as you can see. The cutter that's blunt in one application can quite often be used for something else. You actually come out of the skip, you know, somebody's throwing it away because the end's actually burned off it, but the side still works fine for what I need it to do. It's really sharp. I could have done that in the 4-jaw chuck and the lathe. I could do it with a file. There's various ways of doing it, but this way is very quick and easy. Quite a nice job, nice and square. Right, I've marked out, I need a piece of machining out of here just to give it some clearance, and I've got one bolt hole marked off. Once I get it fastened on with one bolt, we'll be able to see exactly where we're going. Right, so now I've got one fixing on it. That bolt goes into that hole there. I'll also put one through into here, and then we can sort of work out heights and positions. But that's my idea. That just mounts onto there. It'll simply tip like that. And I'll be able to lock it off any way I need. What I may also do is cut a flat sheet to go across here just to cover it, just to protect the motor, but honestly I can't see it taking any harm with TIG welding anyway. So once you get something fastened on like out with a nice square end, you can kind of see where you're going to be going to, and it'll just sort of fall together hopefully. Anyway. This is the only time you'll see me use a milling cutter and a drill chuck, just for doing a little counter bore for a cap head bolt. Just took it and line it up. That looks good there. You can see why, because it's wobbling around a little bit. It's actually flexing on the spindle. That's why you don't use milling cutters in drill chucks for milling. But for this particular application, it'll be good. It's actually flexing the whole quill there because I haven't got the quill lock on. So now we've got two decent fixings into there. Right, that means I've got something now. At least I've got two nice flat faces to work off. Right, so that's going to be more than strong enough. It's mounted either in that plane there, vertical plane, or it can go. It's starting to get heavy now. Or it can go that way, and that's plenty strong enough for what it's got to do. Make things a little bit easier on this end. Considerably easier to see when it's put through the blue marker. There you go. I could probably set this up in a 4-jaw chuck to drill and tap it, but I think I'll do it in a mill machine just for a change basically. Right, that's perfectly square that way, because the face is good and the end of the bar was squared up. We'll try it that way. And it needs to, I don't know how well you can see that. I put a white background there. It actually wants to come across at the top very slightly. That's good. I'm just kind of lining it up by eye, so to speak. Right, and that's about as good as it gets. Right, so I'm going to drill this. Right, I'm just going to follow that up with a plug tap. Right, well, you can see there we've got a nice sharp clean thread, nice and deep as well, because it's just in the aluminium, and aluminium's, well, aluminium's aluminium, isn't it? As I keep saying, putting this inverter on the mill with its jog feature is absolutely brilliant for this sort of work. I'm just going to square the ends of the box section up. I've got a solid carbide cutter here. This one actually came out of a skip as well. It's quite badly marked and damaged in places, but for doing, where it's been chipped, for doing jobs like this, it's perfectly acceptable. I wouldn't need to buy a carbide milling cutter that diameter and that length. Take it nice and slowly. And it will do a good job of squaring up this box section, because that bandsaw does need some work doing. It needs some rollers replaced and setting up. This is decent quality stainless box section. They are actually offcuts off the rails from the plasma cutter. The lad that builds a plasma cutter, that's the steel he uses, and they're just some offcuts that I managed to scavenge off them when I was down there. Anyway, I really do like using material that come out of skips and material that someone else has discarded. Once again, it's just time to say a massive thanks for everybody who subscribed, for all the well wishes that's coming in towards my wife, my dad, me with my arms that are, by the way, are getting, well, the arms again. I can do what I need to do with them now. Anyway, thanks for watching.